Hello guys and welcome to RPG Division. I'm Master Zabi. This is the game called Heretic Kingdoms. It is a hack and slash RPG, and therefore I have to do it for the channel because my channel is all about RPG games. So the premise of this game is pretty interesting. It is, by the way, a sequel to the game called Kult Heretic Kingdoms from 2004. Premise of the game is this: you are Devourer. This is your actual self. And good, I can immediately show you the combat in the demon world, otherworld or whatnot. Here you are a... This is actually your true self. You have devoured the soul that you saw fit. You basically had a choice between Barbarian, Ranger and Mage. Mage is locked in early access pre-alpha version that this game is actually in right now. So I've chosen Barbarian first, and I've played, lost my save, so I had to go and start all over again. I skipped the boring part at the beginning. I didn't want to show you guys that the whole beginning. You know how beginnings are very boring in hack and slash games. And by the way, I'm not a huge fan of hack and slash games in general, so I might not be the best guy to give you game first impression on this game, because I tend to become bored very fast with these kinds of games, and I played a lot of them. But as it is, I have to do it. Here I am. I'm trying to find the mage who resurrected the Devourer, you, to tell us what the hell is going on. So you're actually the bad guy in this game. That's a pretty different thing from what you usually see. He said he should be here somewhere. I can switch between two characters whenever I want. Each one has its own skills. I will show you that right now. Apprentice cloak. What is that? Just a second. That's probably for mages. Not for me. Just to see the drop. Come on, come on, where is it? Are you kidding me? Where is it? Oh, actually he equipped it immediately. Magical defense 2. Okay, not bad. What I wanted to show you guys is the skill section. Here you go. You have two sets of skills. For Ranger you have skill line with light bows, short bows that is, heavy bows which are long bows, and undead slaver skill line. This is a special skill line for each character. It gives you a lot of passive things that can help you out. For example, increases amount of dropped gold from enemies by 10%, decreases price when buying. These are Ranger skills. These are Devourer skills. You choose, do you want to be... Oh, wait, fight. Let me just finish these guys off. Okay. You can choose if you want to be melee, ranged or magic Devourer. I've chosen my guy to be melee because I already have a ranged Ranger, so why not change it a bit, right? Here I am fighting spiders. These are the enemies that I've only encountered so far in human form. Unfortunately, they tend to become very boring. Now I'm searching for the hooded man. That's the mage that resurrected Devourer. As you can see, nothing special is going on in this game because it is a traditional hack and slash game, or dungeon crawler, or whatever you like it to be called. And the problem is that these kind of games really tend to become boring after a while. Actually, to me, pretty fast. They become boring to me pretty fast. It's just not my cup of tea, but that's okay. I'll try to be as objective as I can.
I expected you soon. We? Already your captives. Your understanding of human anatomy is flawed, but I take your point. My name is Krenz. Until recently, I was the High Sage of the Taymuria, the secret council behind the Inquisition, the most powerful institution in the Heretic Kingdoms. I can remedy this, but you must defend me for a moment.
Oh, he's so cool. He's so cool about this, he doesn't have a problem. Holy shit. She is level 20, how am I supposed to defeat that? Look at this, I'm doing 1 HP damage. Here we go. Wow, these people are powerful.
I will implant a memory suggesting I fled towards the burning. You will forget this meeting as soon as... Its death would free you, but I am reluctant to lose my only ally. I'll transfer this enchantment to your mind. You may get an opportunity to sever the connection, although without a new host. You must let me know. I cannot hold it much longer. Then I must be going. Farewell now.
What the hell is happening? I have no idea.
Carissa's soul has indeed been, yet you are not like that. It may have but one soul. I do not know what will happen to you as you acquire more souls. What else do you want to know? I, preceptor of the Taymuria. If there are any mages left who have not been recruited to the Order, only Taymuria and the Sura clans have not been brought on. Every living human mage in the Heretic Kingdoms is a member of... You have more questions?
Here you guys, you're learning the story through this conversation, same as I am.
Evanja is high executioner. Evanja's dedication makes him particularly dangerous to us, since he will certainly not be... He was... But demons now claim the souls of all the Taymuria, but myself. He and Lord Valkyrin used to be enemies. But circumstances... Valkyrin himself is High Inquisitor. The Inquisition is far from its ideals these days, however. Hardly your fault, Jaska. Do you think I assassinated the Theocracy this time? You have more questions? Not a problem from... Take this. It will open a path into the... There is a path out of Thol that way. I will meet you outside the city if all goes well. Try to remember. What else can I tell you? I will be watching. Believe me. If don't worry about me. Now go, while you still can.
Well, here we go, guys. Let's continue. Unlock the gate to the lower catacombs. Gladly. There are a couple of quests that I picked up in the city. There are actually quite a bit of quests. Not typical for hack and slash games. As far as I can remember, usually hack and slash games are pretty straightforward regarding quests. You get the most obvious one, you know, save the world, kill everything. But not many quest givers that... But maybe I'm wrong, I haven't played the hack and slash game since Diablo 3. Actually I did play Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing. And it did have quite a bit of quests actually. Yeah, it did. Sorry, I might be mistaken. As I said, I'm not too familiar with this genre. Jovan Ring. Well, there are a couple of things I really need to sell. Wait, what? Don't I have... No, I don't have a ring. Okay. Ah, it's for a demon, not for me. That's why I was confused. You can also collect some kind of ingredients. I'm guessing there will be crafting of some kind, although I did not really see that. I don't think there's crafting in pre-alpha version, the version that I'm playing now. So let's go here. I gotta go to burial grounds. I was already at this place. There were lots of spiders here, and I also have one quest to complete here. Finally something challenging, because the game hasn't been really challenging so far. You can see with one press of a button I can switch from demon to human and vice versa. Pretty cool, I gotta say. This is the original thing about this game, that you are controlling two characters from two worlds that are bind one to another, and it's a pretty cool ass thing, I gotta say. Let's first go to the catacombs and try to kill the Spider Queen. This is where I first died, actually. Oh yeah, a couple of more things. For example, you can see this bar below. It's not mana bar, it's actually soul counter. You use souls to heal yourself. So you hold spacebar and you heal yourself from the souls you collected. I don't really understand the point of it, but it's okay. I mean, there is a point, because if it wasn't there, you would be dead quite a lot more. Here I've used magic arrow. This is the first skill that you have as a ranger. Its point is that it slows targets and it bounces between all targets in a certain area. Like this. Queen minion. These are level 4. So I'm kinda stumbling upon tougher enemies right now. That's cool. The only thing I've been battling so far are spiders in the human world. I would like to see something else. Let's see, weak health potion, small hunter's potion, adds 4 damage against vermin type enemies for 20 seconds. By the way, I'm not really, I don't know if I said that before, but I'm not really good at these kinds of games. Mine are more like Divinity Original Sin that I'm doing. Those are my type of games. These are not. I like to think what I'm doing. I like to combine moves and everything. And although this is not as hectic as many hack and slash games are, it still is in its core hack and slash game. I will give you guys my impression as always at the end of the video. You can see now that when I'm healing myself, you can hear that singing something voice like this. You just hold spacebar and you heal. Simple as that. Now let's kill these little sons of bitches. Come on, what the hell is going on? Hit him. Why did you miss? Okay, this is some kind of magical urn because it is not dying. And the thing that's annoying me greatly is the fact that I can't hit the spiders. But one bounce should do it. Let's use some herbs. Okay, much better. But I'm missing souls for heals. That could be a huge problem. You always need to have some souls. So it's actually very rewarding to try to do stuff the best possible way, so that you don't have to expend souls every time. After every battle like I'm doing right now. because when the true fight comes, you'll have serious problems. Holy shit, this was close. This was too freaking close. I don't... Oh my god! What the hell just happened? No idea. No idea what the hell happened. But tons of spiders came at me, I couldn't do shit. As it is, guys, I will leave the gameplay going on and I will give you now my impression on the game. What's going on. I will not do camera mode. I will simply record the gameplay, play a bit with Devourer, because my guy is dead. You can revive him by going to the Cenotaph. That's the name. It's a place where you can heal and revive. So anyway, you're going to be hearing from me in a sec. I'm gonna give you now an overview of the game from my perspective. This is a first impression, not a review or final thoughts on everything. This is how I experienced the game, because the game at the beginning, because that's where I basically got. This is pre-alpha version, so you gotta remember that. Lots of things will change, and so far good things about the game that I was really happy to see is, first of all, is the diversity, that you have two characters. One is in the other world, and I gotta say it's fun playing Devourer. It's finally fun to have this kind of character to control, to feel superior to your opponents. Finally, you're the bad guy here. I mean, you're not technically the bad guy, you are the good guy amongst the bad guys, let's say it like that, but you are actually an evil creature here, and you devour a soul that gives you certain skills. You choose between mage, barbarian and ranger, and you go and play like usual hack and slash RPG game. So this is definitely the best thing, the switch between the worlds and characters. Story is pretty okay, I gotta say. I mean, I haven't discovered much of it, but what I did so far, it's intriguing because of the premise that everything, that the guy who actually raised you is bad and you are bad, everything is bad, you're evil, you're basically evil. And that's where interesting things happen. So these would be probably the best things about the game so far. Gameplay, it's hard to really say about the gameplay. I'm not a fan of this series, as I said before, and gameplay is pretty much the same as in every other hack and slash game. You have certain skill points to distribute, which are pretty streamlined. I gotta say, you only have three skill lines for each character, and there are only 3 classes, which I'm pretty disappointed in. I would love to see more classes in the final version, except ranger, mage and barbarian, something in between like rogue or I don't know, paladin. Such characters are would be pretty interesting to play in this game. What else? Well, basically it's your familiar hack and slash RPG game with a slight twist, that you can control Shadow Fiend and actually Devourer and your normal character, and that's about it. Everything else, if you like hack and slash RPG games, you will probably try it out. If you don't like them, you will never ever try this game out, because it's the same thing. As I said, I'm not a fan, I will not be playing this game anymore. I'm just giving you guys my first impression, and as a guy who doesn't like this particular genre, this game did not convince me to go and switch my perspectives to hack and slash. It did not. I still like traditional RPG game, and this is not my cup of tea, and this game did nothing to convince me otherwise. So for all you hack and slash dungeon crawlers, loot crazy people, this is the game you will definitely want to try. And for all of you that are not fans like I am, you'll probably stay clear of it. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. I hope this video helped you out a bit to decide whether you want to purchase it or not, and see you in the next video.